Hey everybody. Welcome to my birthday party. My makeup birthday party. I was going to be at Brooklyn Bowl tonight with the band The Heathens and Ray Riley Hubbard and Aaron Ratier and about a dozen other guests and friends, and the weather just got in our way. So I ended up just walking in the grocery store. I saw this guy on the side of the road. He looked like he needed a place to be, and I thought it could be my good deed for the day to take home an Australian. And it just happens he plays fiddle. This is Luke Moeller. You may remember him from previous live streams back in the day during the pandemic, or from our band. What was our band called? Wild and Blue?
Yeah, there you go.
Wild and Blue. A little duo we had that never really took off, but okay. Welcome. I've been scrambling. Apologies. It's going to take me a second to kind of get settled in here, and I just want to make sure everything's working. So if y'all will let me know everything's working, I would appreciate it. And as soon as I get the word that we're okay, I'll start singing a song here. And while my friends couldn't make it in person, a lot of folks sent videos in that we're going to be playing through the night. So we got Ray Riley Hubbard and Aaron Lee Tasjan and a bunch of folks sent stuff in. So, all right, working well. Woo! Okay. Great. Well, welcome everybody. Thank y'all for being here. And let's start playing some music, shall we? I'd rather sleep in a box like a bum on the street than a fine feather bed without your little old cold feet. And I'd rather be deaf or dumb and stone blind than to know that your mornings would never be mine. And I'd rather die young than to live without you. And I'd rather go hungry than to eat lonesome stew. 'Cause this once in a lifetime, and it won't come again. It's just here and it's gone on a Magnolia Win. And I'd rather not walk through the garden again if I can't catch your scent on a Magnolia Win. If it ever comes time, if it comes time to go, it says pack up your fiddle, it says pack up your bow. 'Cause if I can't dance with you, then I won't dance at all. I just sit this one night with my back to the wall, and I'd rather not hear can't catch your fiddle on the Magnolia Win. You ever can't catch your scent on the Magnolia Win. Oh, all right. Starting off with Guy Clark and Sean Kemp song, Magnolia Win. That's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Do you feel pressure when the singer sings about a fiddle player, and then it's like there's a
I do.
you're supposed to do something extra special?
Yeah.
Speaking of extra special, you're kind of blending into the wall like an apparition. I've got a whole wardrobe in here. If just at any point you should feel like maybe some denim or something might, okay, all right, just a suggestion. Oh, Luke, my longtime friend Luke here. Can I tell the story? I'm not getting you in trouble with your government.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So Luke I moved back to Australia. What's it been, like 3 years now?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. And he got a grant to come back to America on this trip, paid for by his local government. And the grant he applied for, you've been applying for like fiddle and mandolin, the instruments you actually play professionally. But he that never worked out. I'm sorry, I just got a text on my phone, and I need to ask y'all to not tell me the score of the Texans game or how it turns out, if possible. Sorry, and this is really, I'm all over the place right now. I'll settle in. But it is my birthday, and I do want to, actually 2 days ago it was my birthday, so do whatever you want, I guess. I'm not entitled to ask for anything. But after this show, I'm going to watch the game, and I would prefer it be a surprise. So I'm not going to look at the comments for a bit. And anyway, Luke applied for these grants for fiddle and mandolin and never got it. And so you applied, you put into AI a script, or asked it to come up with a grant proposal for what, an outlaw country guitar player?
Yeah.
I hope I don't get you in trouble here. Anyway, they gave it to him. They sent Luke to America to teach or learn outlaw country guitar. So that's what he's here to do. And I'm not going to be able to show him much, but we have somebody coming over later who will, the great Charlie Worsham, who I think was just won Musician of the Year at the CMAs. Incredible musician. He's going to pop in after he gets his kid to sleep, and he can show you some outlaw country guitar licks, and then your grant will be totally justified. So we're going to film that, send it back to the Australian government, and all will be well. All right, well, in the meantime, let's play some more music here. Let's do one of my songs. I got a new record I just finished. A couple weeks ago. It'll be out in September, and here's a song off of it. This might be a mandolin tune. I'm just gonna go ahead and call that one. It's called Thank Me. There was a flag, there was a rally, there was a lady, there was a guy. They picked a team and started yelling. It made them both feel sad inside. So later on, when it was over, they found each other, apologized. Then they went out and got some supper. They fell in love to their surprise. So thank God for good people. Thank people for being kind. Thank you for doing your thing, and thank me for doing mine. I know a guy, he's always worried. He's in no hurry to try and see how he might have a couple issues. Well, I'll be honest, that guy is me. I held a grudge against the neighbor. I did not like her for some time, till she said, hey, do you like apples? I said, I do, and we get on fine. So thank God for good people. Thank people for being kind. I thank you for doing your thing, and thank me for doing mine. Oh. So here we are, all together, but in the end we'll be alone. So let's agree it would be better if we could all just get along. And thank God for good people. I thank people for being kind. I thank you for doing your thing, and thank me for doing mine. I said I thank God for good people. Everybody thank people for being kind. I thank you for doing your thing, and thank me for doing mine. One more time, I thank God for good people. I thank people for being kind. I thank you for doing your thing, and thank me for doing mine. For doing mine. Like that ending? It's pretty strong. Thank you, Hayes. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Luke, for being here.
Thank you very much.
Apologies to all y'all celebrating or observing Dry January. I'm not. It's my first beer of the day. It's my birthday. Week. My birthday week. All right. I should point out that we got the tip jar up tonight, and that's not for me. Everything that we collect tonight will go towards helping the folks out in Los Angeles during this devastating fires. I think we're tentatively slated to donate it all to the Red Cross, but if y'all have suggestions for what you think might be a better use of those funds, please put it in the comment section. I'd love to hear some different ideas. But it will all go towards that, with the exception of we're gonna get Luke a new shirt. But after we get that $20 out, it's all going to help folks in Los Angeles, and got a lot of friends out there who've lost everything, and so we're gonna do what we can tonight to help them out. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a part of this, and just tuning in. If you feel like and are able to chip in, please do. Everybody that does, I'm gonna do this like I used to with my Alone Together Tuesday shows, which we did all through the pandemic. Anybody that contributes, we're gonna send you a postcard. I'll sign it, and Callan will address it, and you should get that soon. And actually, I'm gonna do it right now. Hold that. Can you entertain them for 1 second? Let me just. Okay. Good job, Luke. That was enthralling. So this was a Christmas card that we sent out just to all of our patrons past the $5 level. But anyway, we didn't get them out in time for Christmas because it turns out it gets busy, the postal service. So on the back here it says, Winnie and I want to thank you for your patronage and wish you a very merry holiday season. And don't know if you can see that. Anyway, then I marked it out and put Valentine's Day. So even though it's a picture of my dog Winnie with a Santa hat on, this is a Valentine's Day card going out to hundreds of y'all. So this is the kind of thing that you can get if you contribute to the show tonight. Again, all dollars will go towards relief for the folks out in California. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do one more, and then we have some guests. I'm gonna play some guest video here. Let's see. I'll do. My Little Rock record came out 20 years ago this month, and I'll play the title track off that. It's called Little Rock. I wake up in the morning, long and lean, stopping at the corner, cigarettes and gasoline, pulling down Main Street, shifting through the gears, rolling up that highway they've been working on for years. One eye on the sunrise, one eye on the clock. Come tomorrow morning, Lord, I'm gonna make it down to Little Rock. Search through LA County, the valleys and the stars, Del Rio to the bow, on them honky tonks and bars. I felt you in Seattle, driving through the rain, ran through New York City, just a calling out your name. After all these years of searching, I finally found my spot. One way or another, Lord, I'm gonna make it down to Little Rock. And all my life I tried to find a piece of this earth for my peace of mind. All these years of searching let my troubles disappear, or maybe find a place where we can sit and drink a beer. Have a pack in 7 hours, put up on the shelf, singing to the radio and talking to myself, screaming through the forest, magic on my soul. 90 miles an hour on the cruise control. I'm blowing by the truckers, the grandmas and the cops. What's your hurry, son? Was just that I'm on my way to Little Rock. Baby, get ready, trouble's on his way. Only thinking about you every night and every day. Tell all your other lovers, forget about the past. Ain't even gonna worry, cause this time it's gonna last. I'm coming round the corner, ain't even gonna knock. Hey, pretty baby, here comes your daddy down a Little Rock. Hey, Little Rock. Snuck up on you at that ending there, huh? Okay, my friend and mentor Ray Wiley Hubbard was going to come play the birthday. He very generously was going to drive up here to Nashville just to play the birthday show, and that's I could spend the rest of this show just talking about Ray's generosity and kindness and what he's taught me, but I'm not. So you're gonna take my word for it. He's a good guy. But let's play. He sent in a video. He and Lucas, his son, sent in a video. So let's play it for you now.
Hey, Hayes, Ray Wiley here with Lucas, and we just really want to wish you a happy birthday. So we can't be with you, but so we're going to sing you a couple songs to cheer you up. since you're getting old. Well, woman I love's named Ramona. She kinda looks like a tempest storm. She can dance like a little legion. She works down the snake farm, snake farm. It just sounds nasty, snake farm. It pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile, snake farm. She got a tattoo down her arm of a python, eating a little mouse, wearing a sailor hat that says snake farm, snake farm. It just sounds nasty, snake farm. It pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile, snake farm. There. She said, well, it's got its charm. There's nothing to do in the winter. Now then, when some kid gets bit at the snake farm. I said, snake farm. It just sounds nasty, snake farm. It pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile, snake farm. Sometimes Ramona calls me up. She says, come on down here, it's getting warm. She runs everybody off, and we, you know, they're at the snake farm. Snake farm. It just sounds nice, snake farm. It pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile, snake farm. Ooh, everybody, snake farm. It just sounds nasty. Snake farm, it pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile, snake farm. There you go. That's your favorite song. That's one you'll be humming forever, just like this earworm boring into your head for the rest of your life. Which hopefully will be a long life, Hayes. I really do got a lot of respect for your writing. And in fact, I remember when I first met you, it was it was at the old quarter in Galveston, Rex Bell's old place. And I came walking in, and all of a sudden you came up, and you handed me, hang on a second. You handed me 50 of your promo shots. And you asked me to take them and put them in clubs that I played and hoping that you would get a gig. I don't know if you can see it. Lucas, run that up there close to the camera so they can see that picture there. That was, you know, there you go. And, you know, so anyhow, I was wondering if you might, I don't have a lot of autographs. I have Stevie Ray Vaughan, B.B. King, Rocky Erickson, Leon Payne, and Hubert Sumlin. And then those are the only autographs that I've collected, and I feel very privileged to have those autographs. So I was wondering if you would autograph this one, and I was wondering if you would make it out to the highest eBay bidder. And anyhow.
Thank you, Ray. I'm touched. Thanks, Lucas, you too, and Judy, everybody, the whole Hubbard family. That was not entirely true, but there was some elements of truth to it. I did meet Ray at the Old Quarter. I was tending bar there, and I remember Lucas. They used to bring him in the merch box. Lucas would sleep in the merch box, and Judy was beautiful and cool, and they were just such an awesome family, and have been so kind to me over the years. And yeah, let's play a Ray Wiley song. This is there's so many that are so great. I'm gonna do this one. I don't know what key this is. Probably a fun one. This is called Crimson Dragon Tattoo. I got a crimson dragon tattoo, and it burns on my arm like the truth. The red ink is on my skin, and it's in my soul too. I got a crimson dragon tattoo. 21 silver dollars is what it cost. Charmed by a fast left hand when I was lost. I did not choose a rose, a heart, or a cross. 21 silver dollars is what it cost. And sometimes it whispers my name and tells me that life is just a game. Who the gods choose to destroy? Well, they first will drive insane. Sometimes it whispers my name. I got a crimson dragon tattoo, and it burns on my arm like the truth. The red ink is on my skin, and it's in my soul too. I got a crimson dragon tattoo. The red ink is on my skin, and it's in my soul too. I got a crimson dragon tattoo. I got a crimson dragon tattoo. Pretty cool. That's Ray Wiley Hubbard for you. Ray likes to tell people he found me in a basket on the river. My origin story with Ray. Again, I could talk forever about Ray Wiley, but for those of you who aren't familiar, please go check him out. Do yourself a favor. I would start with Eternal and Low Down, and then just work my way everywhere from there. But that was the record that really blew me away. Live at Seville Creek right before that was awesome. But he just really hit this sweet spot for me. And anyway, enough. Let me do I'll do a song here, the title track to my last record. And Luke, you and I used to play this before we ever recorded it, so it was a different thing. Am I out of tune? A little bit.
It's pretty adult.
Alright, we'll do this song and I'll tune up. After this one, I'll play another guest that we've got. And if y'all know any friends you think might dig this, turn them on to it. Callan can observe if y'all share, like on Facebook or whatever, and invite people. Let's give out the Little Rock vinyl came out today for the first time in 20 years. It's the last record I had that did not, that I never had on vinyl. So now I've got everything on vinyl, and it came out today, I think. And let's give one away, Callan. If you, oh look, there's Winnie. We got a special guest. That's my dog, Winifred. Just coming to make out with the Aussie. But yeah, spread the word. Let's get some folks in here. Let's raise some money for Los Angeles and have a good time on this Saturday night. Oh, I'm gonna try it anyway. All right. All my tame and all my wild, all my man and all my child, all my faults and all my scars, all my sometimes lucky stars, all my joys and my regrets, all my old Guy Clark cassettes. Yeah, I knew the night we met, you get it all. All my lows and all my highs, all my truth and all my lies, all my rights and all my wrongs, all of them now love songs, all my future, all my roots, all my worn out cowboy boots that I kick off in the hall. You get it all. And I'd rather drive you crazy, being more than you can stand, than let you try to love half a man. And all my cards are on the table, and darling, it's your call. But I'm all in, to lose or win, you get it all. All my will be all my was, all my cloud of Texas dust, all my humble, all my bragging, all my on and off the wagon, all my B.O. place to hide, all my always on your side, all my catch you when you fall, you get it all. And I'd rather drive you crazy, being more than you can stand, than let you try to love half a man. And all my cards are on the table, and darling, it's your call. But I'm all in, so lose or win, and you get it all. All my blessing, all my curse, all my better, all my worse, from the chapel to the hearse, and you get it all. Winnie, girl, what you eating? Try to do a show here. Come here, girl. Okay, or not. I really don't know what she has. Just flopping out there. Yeah, can't be that bad. She's a great Dane. All right. That was You Get It All, a song I wrote with Craig Wiseman, who is, fun fact, apparently the most listened to songwriter in the history of country music. I don't know how they figured that out, but I guess he's written a bazillion songs and they've been played a bazillion times, and extrapolate that and magnify it and connect the dots, and it ends up being the most listened to songwriter of all time. Okay, well here we are on a Saturday night doing a makeup birthday show. It caught a lot of bad weather here in Nashville, and it's probably okay tonight. I'm sure there's people out and about, although it's kind of dangerous. But last night was sort of shut down, and we weren't clear on what tonight was going to be like. And we had so many guests coming in from out of town. The band The Heathens was coming in from out of town. Ray, just so many folks that it did not feel safe to or even feasible for, like, everybody's not going to get here or make it on time and be able to do the show. So I hate to pull the plug, but we're going to do it next year for my 50th, and for now we've got this. So thank y'all for tuning in. I tell you what, I lied. Let me do one more, and then we'll get to another one of our friends who sent in a video. Let's see. I said I've got a new record, and let me play something off that. This one's here's a fiddle tune for you. Can you do a count in? It's in G, and or not a count, but just, well, maybe it's count. And sorry, one thing. This floor is really wobbly, so the camera, I apologize if you're getting seasick. I'll try not to stomp. But give me just like a, I don't know how to tell you what to do. Let's just a nice little saw intro. To the 5. Man on the TV keeps making strange faces. There's folks flying rockets to faraway places. The world's getting turned on by assholes and racists. It's all for the progress of man. There's a woman in Dallas, she goes by Dolores. She bought her a beach house out in the rainforest. The money she picked up from her third divorce, all for the progress of man. It's all for the better, and the wind and the weather, and the ivory tusk and the alpaca sweaters. It's all for the truth and the big baby Ruth. And are you sure we're really all in this together? There's 56 tuna hanging out in the ocean. The earth doesn't spin if you don't feel emotion. We pop all our pills and we knock back our potions, all for the progress of man. It's all for the better, and the birds of a feather, and the hope and the dope and the sex all together. It's all for the stronger, the louder and the longer, and the thought that we still think we can. Well, the peace in the east is come and unravel. There's rust on the tractors and dust in the saddle. We all make big money on Bitcoin and cattle, and it's all for the progress of man. Said it's all for the progress of man. All right. Next up, our friends Ben Chapman and Meg McCree, two of my favorite songwriters. They're here in Nashville, and they just have they're really talented first and foremost, but they have a really great energy and sort of re-inspired me in a way. We used to have picking parties at the house, and we have all sorts of folks come over at all different levels of career and talent, but Ben and Meg just always inspired me with their enthusiasm and excitement. It reminded me of how I felt when I first started doing this, and it took me back there. It was really good for me. So I haven't seen this song yet, so I can't vouch for it, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be great. So here's Ben and Meg. Let's see.
Hey Hayes, hate the snow messed up your birthday party, dude, but thanks for having us on the live stream. Here's some Bob Dylan. Happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday, Hayes!
Put my ticket at the window. Put my suitcase out there too. Put my troubles at the door. Don't need them anymore. 'Cause tonight I'll be staying here with you. Should have left this town this morning. It was more than I could do. Well, your love comes on so strong, and I've waited all day long. So tonight I'll be staying here with you. Is it really any wonder the love that a stranger might receive? He cast his spell and I went under. I find it so difficult to leave. Yeah, I can hear that whistle blowing. See that station master too. There's a poor boy on the street, and let him have my seat. 'Cause tonight I'm staying here with you. Oh, tonight I'm staying here with you. Oh, tonight I'm staying here with you.
Happy
Stay
birthday!
warm.
Right on. Ben, Meg, thank y'all so much. That was beautiful. I appreciate that. And yeah, that puts me in mind of some Dylan. Let's do some Dylan. Just saw that Complete Unknown. I thought that was really great. I took my son to see it, and it was emotional for me because I'm a pretty hardcore Dylan head. When I was 14, I've told this story to a lot of y'all before, but at the Unitarian Church, they had a folk trio come in and sing Dylan songs, and it just blew my mind and changed my life, literally, in every possible way. And I asked for a guitar after that, and it's just been sort of my North Star as an artist. For millions and millions of people, he has been that, which is remarkable. But to share that with my son and watch him get turned on to it, and to be able to lean over to him while they're playing Newport Folk Festival plays a big role in the movie, and I leaned over to him. I couldn't help myself. I was like, I played that this year. It made me feel cool. And he's so probably over me bragging about things I've done. Yeah, cool, Dad. And then some of y'all noticed yesterday I've got this Dylan poster on the wall, and this is a really unique poster. So one of my best friends in high school is a guy named Robbie Robb. He went to England when he was in high school, I believe, and he brought me back that poster. I don't know where he got it, but I have had it for now 30 years, and I love it. It feels unique. I've just never seen that, and anybody else have it. So thank you, Robbie Robb, for that. And yeah, let's do a Dylan song. Which one is the question? I should take requests. Let's see. Do we have any requests for any Dylan songs? I mean, I know a million I can do, but I shouldn't say that. Let's just. I'm gonna do this. I might do a couple tonight, but this is one of my favorites. And this, there was a clip of this in the movie. It always blew my mind because he never even released this song, and it's one of my favorite songs ever. And he had so many that he either treated it as a joke and kind of sang it humorously, or just never included it on his record. And there's so many. The songs that he never put on records would make an incredible career for most people. So, but this one's called "Mama, You've Been on My Mind." Maybe Mando, I think. Perhaps it's the color of the sun caught flat and covering these crossroads I am standing at. Or maybe it's the weather or something like that. But Mama, you are on my mind. I don't mean trouble, please don't put me down. Don't get upset, I am not pleading or saying that I can't forget you. I do not pace the floor, bow down and bend, but yet, Mama, you are on my mind. Though my eyes, they might be hazy, and my thoughts, they might be now. Where you been, don't bother me or bring me down with sorrow. And I don't even mind who you be waking with tomorrow. Mama, you just on my mind. I'm not asking of you to say words like yes or no, please understand me. I have no place I'm calling you to go. I'm just whispering to myself so I can't pretend that I don't know. That Mama, you are on my mind. When you wake up in the morning, Baby, look inside your mirror. You know I won't be next to you. You know how I won't be near. I'd just be curious to know if you could see yourself as clear as someone who has had you on his mind. All right. Oh, Robert Zimmerman. Let's see. Okay. Let's do, I'm doing another new one of mine. If I can pull up the lyrics here. This will be a fun fiddle tune, I think. Remember the key is one day. Yeah, let's try C. So many years my soul was scared, afraid of what might be found in there. If I should ever dare to listen, it's such a tiresome load to carry, to have a heart so torn and weary, that leaves all it could be, buried or missing. But one day I'm gonna get there, where the living is easy, and my spirit believes me when I sing my song. And one day I'm gonna wake up with the battle behind, let the stars remind me that I'm right where I belong. When the dream was young and bold, there wasn't much that I couldn't shoulder, but the world can leave you cold and undone. The sun is setting in the western sky, there's still so much life to try. I'm not ready to say goodbye to this one. One day I'm gonna end up where the beautiful sees me, and my spirit trouble just leaves me, which leaves me feeling so much better. One day I'm gonna get there, where the living is easy, where my spirit believes me when I sing my song. One day I'm gonna wake up with the battle behind me, and let the stars remind me that I'm right where I belong. Let the stars remind me that I'm right where I belong. That's a new one. It took forever to finish, and I still don't remember the words, but that's all right. I'm grateful to have it done. Let's play something maybe folks who know me might be familiar with. I don't know what that is, but I was thinking maybe other than a cover or something new. I always get so excited when I have new songs. I just want to share them with people, but well, let's see. And for what it's worth, Luke back here has not heard a lot of these before, so you're doing good. It's weird because you're like just a head coming out of the wall. Some kind of Scooby-Doo episode. Man, money is coming in. I tell you what, y'all are being very generous. Thank you guys. Anybody who donates to LA Fire Relief, we'll send you a postcard. I think Callan's trying to find somebody to give a vinyl Little Rock record to, yeah. Let's do another Little Rock song, and then we'll move on. I've got some more guests I want to bring in to play with us. Let's see. This is one that I wrote with Ray Wiley Hubbard. It's the first song that he and I wrote together, and I can't really say I did much on the writing part. I was just there, but I took the half credit for it. It goes like this. I got chickens in my front yard. What they do is scratch and bake. Yeah, I got chickens in my front yard. What they do is scratch and they bake. Come supper time, I'll go out there. Gonna find me one and bring its neck. Oh, it ain't meanness, y'all. It's just hungry is what I am. Now, it ain't meanness, son. It's just hungry is what I am. There ain't nothing in this world better than fried chicken, yes, man. If it rains today, all the backyard will turn to mud. When all this snow it melts today, yeah, the backyard will turn to mud. If it don't, it won't. Either way, it won't rile my blood. Watching the sky and whittling wood. Yes, I'm sitting on my porch swing, just watching the sky and whittling wood. There's an old crow dance on a clothesline, and he's counting his toes, feeling good. Yes, it is. One more. chickens in my front yard. What they do, scratch and peck. Yes, I got chickens in my front yard. What they do, scratch and they peck. Come supper time, I'll go out there. Gonna find me one and bring its neck. Oh, it ain't meanness, y'all. It's just hungry is what I am. It ain't meanness. That was a fun one. Yeah, let's see. Let's keep at it here. I'm gonna do one more song off that record. Actually, I'll space those out. Sparse. I can't talk. Do you have a thing? I have a thing that. There's an example. I start talking before I know what I'm gonna say, and oftentimes I have a general sense of what I want to get across, but I don't know the actual language to do that. So I just start making up words. And no, I don't want to enable dictation. This is too weird. My computer just asked me if I want to enable dictation.
No.
Stop listening to me and trying to figure out, and don't ever ask again. Sorry, it weirds me out. Uh-oh. I think our other guest is here. Hey, will you make sure Winnie doesn't
Oh yeah.
terrorize him? We got a real treat for you here. But when first he has to get past the security. Winnie. Hey Charlie.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You're on the air, so don't do normal cussing thing that you do so much.
Oh, we're on the air, but I'll
Yeah.
be on my best behavior.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you, sir. You can't see, but Charlie's walking in and Winnie's making sure he's passes the smell test.
I think I passed. Did I pass? Oh, I'm not gonna pick it. I'm gonna grab a guitar.
Yeah. Just pop down whenever you're ready.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Oh man. You know what? Let's do this town song. Actually,
Y'all kick on in. I'm just gonna listen.
yeah. Come sit down whenever you want. We have 474 people who
That's
somehow
awesome.
have been tricked into watching.
That's
They sit
awesome.
here. I was
And a Harmony Sovereign at it.
I was just explaining how. There's Charlie.
Hey,
Yeah,
everybody.
here, come on in here.
I'll sit on in.
Luke, can you?
This feels like
There we go.
all
around. Yeah. We're all,
It's like Mr. Rogers' Nashville. It's great. I
Keep
feel like
your
the neighbor
shoes
that
off
just
and-
popped in.
This is Charlie Worsham, fantastic singer-songwriter, artist, and musician. And congratulations to you. I think I was trying to tell him earlier, but did you win the CMA Musician of the Year?
I did.
That's
Great.
no big deal.
Man, I'm very honored.
Not
and
very many good
humbled by it.
pickers in all of
It
country
was the
music.
best part was being a nominee alongside Paul Franklin.
Yeah.
That dude is future Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
current Hall of Famer in my book. But
Yeah. Right on.
yeah.
All right. Well, let's.
What are y'all thinking, man?
We're just. I'm kind of making it up as I go.
I love it.
I'm not real good at planning, and I was just explaining to people how I don't know words good.
I think you do. I was listening to Hard Out Here on my way over.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man.
Well, let's do that.
All right.
Luke, do you remember that pickup intro, or I can just sing it?
What is that? A? You gonna put?
D.
D.
Yeah. It's like. After all these years of running around, all this flying high and falling down, well, I gotta get back to the way that I was. I'm gonna turn it round, darling, just because everybody's talking. about the shape that I'm in. They say, boy, you ain't no poet, just a drunk with a pen. Over and over, again and again. Lord, they don't know about the places I've been. It gets hard out here. I know it don't look it. I used to have heart, but the highway took it. The game was right, but the deal was crooked. I'll make it perfectly clear. It gets hard out here. There must be something that I'm missing. My mama told me I should have gone into easy listening. I joined up with this band cause I thought it was cool. Lord, I guess I should have just gone back to school. And oh, pretty darling, it's gonna be okay. You know, one of these days I'm gonna take you away. She said, oh, sweet daddy, you're probably right. I think you might get lucky, but it won't be tonight. It gets hard out here. I know it don't look it. I used to have heart, but the highway took it. The game was right, but the deal was crooked. I'll make it perfectly clear. It gets hard out here. I know it don't seem it. I said I'd try, but I never did mean it. But nobody's listening, so we might as well scream it. Oh God, we're all out of beer. It gets hard out here. One more. Come in hot, why don't you?
Oh, man.
All right. Yeah, slide over here.
I got mostly in tune.
We
by
can
the
get you in
end of
there
it, too.
That's. I can't even get in tune when I do it in advance, and I'm always amazed by people who can tune while they're playing. That's another level.
Oh, it's all relative.
Okay, so man, guys, y'all are being so incredibly generous. We're I don't know what the total is, but we're making a bunch of money here that's all going to go towards folks in Los Angeles. I mean, just I think I know a dozen people who have lost everything, and I don't know that many people. So but it puts in perspective of like how much devastation is out there. And when I say everything, it's for a lot of folks, it's all gone. So thank y'all for helping out here. I don't know if we've picked another charity yet, but right now Red Cross is where this is going, unless y'all have a spirited debate and convince me or Callan, who's monitoring all this stuff from home, that there's a better place to put it. But thank you Kelly Rich, my good friend Kelly Rich, just made a very generous donation. So, well, guys, this is awesome. Thank y'all for being here.
Yeah, man.
This is the beautiful thing about Nashville is you're my neighbor.
Yeah.
I was driving the other day and I saw you walking your kid on Halloween.
Yeah.
I thought, that's Charlie Worsham.
I was there with about the 40 inches? 3 feet and 4 inches. So 3.5 foot tall green T-Rex.
Yeah.
That's my first time doing that.
Yeah.
Accompanying a T-Rex to a social event.
Oh,
That's
it's
pretty cool.
old hat for me.
Yeah.
I used to date a girl, that was her thing, dressed up like a dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, we don't need to get into all that. But yeah, anyway, so Charlie's a great artist, and he's got how many records do you have out?
2 full lengths and a couple of
Stick
half
it out. I can't
records,
see.
which is
You
3
mind coming
total.
in here?
And I got another one I'm working on now that'll be out later this year.
Wonderful. Well, y'all check him out. Let's do one more, and then we'll play a song from one of our friends that they sent in. And but yeah, we're picking up steam here up
Yeah.
to 5:20. So keep it up. Let your
Alright.
friends know we're gonna do this for a while. I haven't done a live stream since my last birthday 2 years ago, I think, and I missed it during the pandemic. We had 68 of these, I think, every Tuesday, and so it was a stressful day for me today, trying to remember how to do. Just got cables everywhere,
Yeah.
and like I've tripped
Little,
over.
little PTSD coming back to this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. I love this so much. It took me a minute to get used to. You know, you can't see people, but you know they're out there, and but once I got used to it and could settle in, it became really, really fun. Just to, it's like you get to do the performing without any pressure of people responding. I don't know. It helps me.
I know, I've definitely been on stage wishing I had a mute button I could hit.
For sure.
Not this fine audience, though.
It's never my audience.
No.
They're a well-behaved bunch. All right, let me think. I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna do a town song. Let's see. Solos for everybody here. Golly, I keep getting out of tune. I need one of those. Is that okay?
I think it's good.
All right. Loretta, she's my barroom girl. Wears them sevens on her sleeve. Dances like a diamond shines. Tells me lies I love to believe. Her age is always 22. Her laughing eyes are hazel hue. Spends my money like a waterfall. Loves me like I wanted to. Loretta, won't you say to me, darling, throw your guitar on, take another shot of booze, and play a blue and wailing song. My guitar sings a melody. My guitar sings Loretta's fan. Long and lazy, blonde and free. I can have her anytime. The sweetest at the break of day, the prettiest at the setting sun. She don't cry when I can't stay, at least not till she's all alone. Loretta, I won't be gone long, so keep your dancing slippers on, and keep me on your mind a while. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. a ballroom girl. Wears them sevens on her sleeve. And dances like a diamond chance. And tells me lies I love to believe. Her age is always 22. Her laughing eyes are hate so cute. Spends my money like a waterfalls. Loves me like a woman too. Loves me like a woman too. Good job, boys. Late great Towns Van Zandt. All right. One of the guests that was going to come in, she was not announced, so it was going to be a surprise if it had happened. So it's going to be a surprise now that it is happening. Does that make sense?
That totally makes sense.
Okay. One of my favorite artists singing one of my favorite songs. This is the great Courtney Marie Andrews singing May Your Kindness Remain.
You're a good woman and a good friend. You got a good heart even when it's busted and bent. Lipstick and perfume, underground queen, wearing loneliness like a costume for the whole world to see. But if your money runs out and your good looks fade, may your kindness remain. Oh, may your kindness remain. Broke on a bar stool, throwing your paycheck away on overpriced booze, sluts, and ballet. Fortune might buy you diamonds, all shiny and new, but it can't buy you happiness or love that is true. So if your money runs out and your good looks fade, may your kindness remain. Oh, may your kindness remain. Well, the richest of people aren't rich with houses, cars, or fame. No, they're not rich with something that can be bought or arranged. No, it's kindness that makes them beautiful. And a kind heart don't cost a dime. It's a gift that keeps giving for the rest of your life. So if your money runs out and your good looks fade, may your kindness remain. Oh, may your kindness remain. May your kindness remain.
Hey, we're back. Our band keeps growing.
I had to wave in my other hand. This was off camera.
Well, at least you wore a shirt that was not the same color as my walls. So it's
What?
I like it. It blends. It's good.
very what?
It blends, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
The
that's
little
not.
stripes really pop, I think.
Yeah, on screen.
In real life, not on screen. All right. I tell you what. Let's hit one here. This is
Did you get your guitar still?
I did, but I'll play that one. That's a James Burkett.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's a good one. We can totally pass it around.
It is my birthday.
Yeah. You know, Hayes, here you go.
I thought that's it felt, yeah. This one's called K-Mag Yo-Yo.
Oh,
Kiss my ass, guys. You're on your own. Dated out of 17, here I am standing in the desert with a gun. Thought of going AWOL, I'm too afraid to run. Got myself a new place, stealing from the Taliban. Make a little money, turning poppies into heroin. Sergeant didn't like it, so they put me in a hole. Said it's easy shooting when they don't know where to go. Threw me on my lily pad, sent me home to no rat. I knew I'd be in trouble, I didn't think it'd be this bad. I told him I was sorry, but I ain't ever going back. Said you ain't a trouble, son, learned about without a gun. A new assignment, now you're working for the Pentagon. Gonna take a trip, you wouldn't tell me what it's for. You gotta serve your country, gonna help us win the war. MIT, PhDs, 9 days of testing me. Ain't what I was thinking, I'm being all that I can be. I ain't no genius, but I knew it wasn't right. Up us in the morning and the LSD at night. Send me over to deep space, up on with the arms race. All on me almighty, but the stuff has got a funny taste. Coming down, sitting on a bad train, 1,000 tons of gasoline. Ain't even nothing but some rubber in my slipstream. Mama always said I should be aiming for the moon. Never would've guessed I'll be passing by soon. How the hell a kid here, blasting through the atmosphere. Jumped the rocket booster, shifted into high gear. But we on the system, bottle on my knee. I'm strong, ain't got nothing on me. Hey yo, here we go, K-Mag Yo-Yo. Someone wanna give me and I come up with a son of go. But it's T for Texas, it's T for Tennessee. I said it's T for Texas, and it's T for Tennessee. And it's T for Alabama, that could have made a fool out of me. I ran a train, muddy water, sleeping in old hollow log. I ran a train, muddy water, sleeping in old hollow log. But then to stay in Atlanta and be treated like a low-down dirty dog. Yes, I would. Tell 'em. something about it ain't right. I lay down in a spaceship, I woke up in a firefight, tripping from the morphine. I came down in a bad scene, God don't let me die yet. I ain't even 19, won't ever rescue love or anything again. I swear it on the Bible, the Torah, Quran. Lying in a rhino track, about to have a heart attack. IED got to me, something called the medevac. I need some fixing after where it is I'm in. Never gonna go and try and shoot a gun again. Slipping out the back door, gonna join the Peace Corps. Tell me I'm a hero now, someone else can fight this war. Nice job, fellas. All right. This is, she keeps singing, and the time it took to sing that song, we made $400
Wow. That's cool.
going to Los Angeles. Good job, team. Love it. Okay, Callan just said that she gave a record away, a Little Rock record, to, let's see, Jennifer Sims, for sharing the show and trying to get some folks to putting the word out and letting more folks come. So thank you, Jennifer. Congratulations. And we're going to do it again. That was so much fun. We're going to give out another record. And one more time, a reminder, anybody who contributes to the show tonight will get a postcard. I think the image will probably be the birthday. Let's see here. That'll be that. Yeah. So we'll sign that and send it in. And but yeah, please let folks know. We still got a ways to go here. It's Saturday night. It's 8:30, so I think I'm looking at it till at least 10 or 9. Who knows? I could change.
Hey, 10. One time zone's 10, is another one's 9. So
That's true. And
depends on
some
where you're
people's
tuning
8.
in from. Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you pick us one?
I'd love to,
Do
man.
that. I'm gonna get a beer
All right.
and let you do yours.
Yeah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Marshall.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna sing a song that's sort of one I wrote that got sung by someone else, but I still sing it, and I feel like it fits the occasion right now. This is called "This Too Shall Pass." I feel bad because you got that fiddle in your hand. If you should choose to jam, it's the key of B. Not everybody's favorite.
This key.
Not the best. It's not B flat, but it's B. Pretty low in the hierarchy of favorite keys. But here we go. Hopped a plane to the beach, found myself on a boat, but the boat hit a rock, now the boat don't float. I drifted back to shore where I met a pretty girl, oh, but sometimes love's all oyster, no pearl. It's hard to see the full in your half-empty glass. I'm telling y'all it ain't no bull, this too shall pass. Me a beer good buddy, 'cause I'm soaked to the bone and my boots are muddy from walking through the rain of life's big storm. But I'd shotgun it even if it wasn't warm. How am I doing, man? I thought you'd never ask. Cheers, I believe this too shall pass. Me a beer. Sitting here staring at the bar TV, nothing but bad news staring back at me. I muttered to myself, what the hell's going on? Old timers in the corner said, let me tell you, son, I got 50 years on you, man, it goes by fast. Gotta laugh through the tears and remember this too shall pass. Me a beer good buddy, 'cause I'm soaked to the bone and my boots are muddy from walking through the rain of life's big storm. But I'd shotgun it even if it wasn't warm. How am I doing, man? I thought you'd never ask. said, how am I doing? Well, I thought you'd ever ask. Cheers, I believe this too shall pass. Ah, thank you.
Charlie Worsham.
Thank you, Hayes.
Let's see. Before I get too comfortable, I guess I need to get my guitar back. Since you're not gonna give me yours.
I mean, the night is young.
You know that? Who wrote that one?
Man, I wrote that with Jaron Johnson and Brent Cobb,
Oh wow.
who I know is a pal of probably most of y'all out there, Brent Cobb fans too.
Yeah, I just texted with Brent today. He was gonna try and make it down, but the weather got him.
Yeah.
Long way to come from Georgia. Here, come over a little bit more if you can. I'll get here. And Luke, slide in the pocket there. Look at that. You know, that reminds me of a little bit of the John Anderson, Mama's do-do-do, da-da-da-da-do.
Oh,
Sisters
Time
got
Marches On.
Time marches on.
Oh, yeah.
Time marches on. I was singing this cover though. I was in Steamboat, Colorado, earlier this week for Music Fest, and it's this festival that's been happening on the mountain for 30 plus years, and Bruce Robeson was there, and he and I were sound checking we had separate shows. We just got up on the mic together, and it was really fun to just sit and we just traded songs or played songs together, and he loves a lot of the country music from the same era that I do, and we were playing through all these just all these great classic songs, and he's a huge Don Williams fan, and it reminded me of this one. And let's see, actually, I'm not sure if I know what key it's in, but I'll try it out. Oh, you know, I'm gonna go to A, make it easier for everybody. It's such a great opening verse here, and then right to the chorus. And I don't, just as a songwriter, there's sometimes I'll look at stuff and I don't know if is it the songwriter or is it the singer who can make that vocal hook such a thing, or is it that combination, that magical combination of it? But coffee black, cigarette, start this day like always. First thing every morning that I do is start missing you. Some broken hearts never mend, some memories never end, some tears will never dry. Our love for you will never die. Rendezvous in the night, a willing warm arm to hold me tight. But in the middle of love's embrace, I see your face. Some broken hearts never mend, some memories never end, some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. that first line, coffee black, cigarette. I mean, right there, it just says it. Coffee black, cigarette, starts his day like all the rest.
Economy of words
It's
right
Picasso.
there.
First thing every morning I do is start missing you, and then to the chorus. It's like, boy, it just really paints the picture.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna do what I shouldn't do and read the comments. Okay. Yep, nothing going on there. No, I can't. My eyesight's terrible. So, but I did see something that said play a Prine song. So let's do that. Let's so many to. The other night, at New Year's Eve, I was hanging out with some friends, having a little pick, and I started playing a Prine song, but it ended up being a different song. So I started trying to play Souvenirs, and it was like and I thought I was, doing it, and then when I started playing, it was ended up being the Speed of the Sound of Loneliness, which is you come on. Let me try to come on. That's the problem. I never know what key I'm singing. You come home late and you come home early. You come home big when you're feeling small. You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. And what in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. I got a heart that burns with a fever. I got a jealous and a worried mind. I got a love that'll last forever. You get left so far behind. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. It's a mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow to cross that evil line today. How can we talk about tomorrow? But we ain't got one word to say. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. All right, the late great John I still get emotional when I think about John and the legacy he left, just songwriting wise and as a human being. It's powerful stuff. So thank you for the request, whoever it was. I see a lot of familiar names on here, if not faces, because I can't see your faces, but I know you're out there, so thank you, everybody. Tell you what, let's do one more, and then let's have another guest come on. And Callan's going to let me know in a minute who gets the next Little Rock record. And yeah, let's do this. I got this song was on my Little Rock record, and it was something I just kind of made up. Well, you make up all songs, I guess. But this was one, I was doing a tour with some fellow Australians. Y'all, I'm sure, know each other, because Kim Warner, incredible mandolin player, and Carol Young, his wife.
Yeah, I know them.
You do know. Okay. They're just over there in Sydney or Adelaide or somewhere. They were my first band. Or not my first band, they were my second band. They were my second band. It sounded like you're my second wife.
Yeah.
Apply.
Yeah.
Me, words no good. And we just had a trio, and we went out, and I bought, I used to tour in this 84 Cadillac Fleetwood that I got from this grandmother. It was garage kept, had like 20,000 miles on it. It was a beautiful, beautiful car. And I drove around in Galveston in it, and there's a lot of gangsters in Galveston that would stop me, and I always thought I was like in trouble and it was going to get, something bad was going to happen, but they always just want to buy my car, and they're always very polite about it. They offer me cash, get out front. I said, I'm not selling. This car's too cool. And right about that time, I was starting to get my first gigs out of town traveling, and I would roll up to these little folk festivals in my Cadillac Fleetwood. And it was pretty fly. But then it got stolen, broken into and stolen in Austin. They caught the guy, but the car was never the same since. He tore off the steering column, and then when I got the car back, it would honk every time I took a left turn. In which you got to do a lot of. A right turn wouldn't have been so bad, but left turn, I feel like I don't know the math on that, but I feel like there's a lot of left turns. And so I bought this the day before I went on tour. It was like one of my first out-of-state tours with Kim and Carol. I bought this 84 Chevy conversion van down on the beach. And just a little bit of advice for all y'all aspiring singer-songwriters thinking about touring. Never buy a used vehicle from a beach car dealership. I think that's, I think I can say that safely, that it's a bad idea. But I bought this thing, it was so sweet, and I was so excited about it. It was maroon and gold. It had track lighting on the interior. It had a card table, a wet bar, a CB radio, an 8-track player. It was just so fly. And I've never been more excited to have this vehicle. I felt like professional. And I drove to Austin to pick up my band, my Australian band, which made them even cooler than a British band or anything else. And we went to Little Rock, and it took 4 tanks of gas to get to Little Rock, which seemed excessive, but I thought, whatever. And the next day we drove to Nashville. We played the show in Little Rock, and we drove to Nashville, and we stayed at the Holiday Inn on West End. And in the morning, I woke up, and there was a fire truck in the parking lot, and it's because I had a hole in my gas tank of this vehicle I'd owned for 4 days. It came with a hole in it, in the gas tank. And so we had flooded the parking lot with gasoline, and they got to bring it out and put sand everywhere. It's a whole big production. And so we had to miss our gig in Johnson City the next day, and we got it repaired, and off we went. But things kept breaking down and kept happening, and we started getting into North Carolina. We did get to North Carolina, and we were staying at a place called the Hilltop, or the Pretty View on a Mountain Inn or something. It was way up there. And we started going up the hill to get to our lodging, and then it ran out of steam, and I just rolled all the way back down, and then I tried to get a running start now that I knew this was an issue, and I the same thing, and I fell back down. So we had to park at the bottom and like hike a half mile up to our cabin. And this just kept going on and on and on, and it kept breaking down, we kept getting towed, and at a certain point, AAA revoked me. Which I didn't even know was possible. They were like, you're not worth the $12.99 a month that you're paying us or whatever. And, but we finally finished the tour. We're down to our second to last show. And I'm feeling so good about how things have gone, minus all the car repairs. But we've had like 50 to 100 people a night show up, and it was a successful tour for me. That I bonused each of my Australian bandmates $100, which is like 10 grand for an Australian.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's huge for East Nashville, but yeah.
No, it's my first bonus I'd ever given anybody. I'm like, here's $100 extra for making music, and like I couldn't believe it. I felt so lucky, and so I gave that, and we played our last show, and we were gonna drive after the show in South Carolina, all the way back to Austin to catch Casey Chambers, another Australian. Australians just keep popping up. To catch Casey Chambers the next day, and so we played our show, and we broke down. This is a very long story, I'm sorry. But as we're driving back to Austin, we broke down in a town called Gaffney, South Carolina, and my transmission had blown out. And so we got towed not by a AAA affiliate, but somebody else. We got towed to the Peach Pit Inn, which was just this motel that literally had a mechanical bull in the lobby when you check in. It's the only time I've ever seen that, and that's the hotel we got taken to. And so the three of us are in one room, and my transmission's like $4,500 or something. Like the entire tour's worth of profits.
Yeah.
And so I had to ask for the $100 back from Kim and Carll, and we're sharing a room, right, for 4 nights until they fix the transmission. They finally fix it. But while I'm in that room, I started this song. I had a lot of time on my hands, and there was this lyric in there. Thrift store cowboys, 5-and-dime junkies, red dirt plowboys, asphalt monkeys. There was a band that Amanda Shires used to be in Lubbock called Thrift Store Cowboys, and I just always thought that was a cool name, and I like that syncopation, that rhythm, and so I just thought as a word exercise, write a whole song about with that behind it, and so I did. And then we pulled out and we drove. We were driving to Austin again with our new transmission. And it was 3 a.m, and we were in Pearl, Mississippi, which I can't remember. Some iconic musician is from Pearl.
Oh, I should know this. I'm from Mississippi.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm spacing.
And we see fire coming out in the mirror, fire coming out from underneath, and my catalytic converter or something had caught fire. So we pulled over. Kim grabbed his incredibly expensive mandolin, and we all jumped in a ditch and waited for the van to blow up. And it didn't. So it did get more damage, and so we got towed again to this hotel. And Kim and Carll immediately got the yellow pages and found the Greyhound. But they're like, we're getting off this tour, and so they did, and I waited in Pearl for a few days, and then I got the car repaired, and then it wouldn't go over 40 miles an hour. So it took like 2 days to drive from Pearl back to Houston, and a lot of angry people. Anyway, I wrote this song while I was out there. That's.
And you didn't give up.
I did not give up.
That might have broken me.
Well, I had a lot of momentum going into it, fortunately, like the excitement of the van, and then actually making a little bit of money. Even though I lost it all, including the van, it was like if I had just chosen better vehicles, it would have been great. So that made me think, just keep at it. So I think this is in the key of B.
Right.
Yeah, love it. The Thrift Store Cowboys, 5-and-dime junkies, red dirt plowboys, asphalt monkeys, holy rollers, signal callers, truck stop angels, backstreet hallelujah, gospel singers, freight train mamas, pistol shooters. My first girlfriend works at Hooters, beans and biscuits in my cupboard. Listen to Ray Wiley Hubbard, all going down on the road tonight. Drunken angels, black top racers, holy rollers, whiskey chasers, Lone Star drinkers, midnight ramblers, dirt road divas, highway gamblers, moonshine mamas, panty droppers, dolly llamas, old pill poppers, high school heroes, back row preachers, ho-ho hustlers, tantric teachers, teenage cuties, politicking, Hare Krishna, feed me chicken. We all going down the road tonight. Take it, Charlie. Blue jean babies, old heartbreakers, had a party with some Quakers, hard-worn highways, country singers, radios full of old right-wingers, session players, duct tape dealers, outlaw country, hubcap stealers. Ain't no money in my wallet, broke again is what they call it. My grandmama's a name of Spiller, Michael Jackson, Pete that Thriller. We all going down the road tonight. Let's do it. Gypsies, Mustang Sallies, don't go walking down dark alleys. Needle pushers, on-rim glasses, rhinestone jumpsuit, backstage passes, blue plate specials, blue and platters, Japanese is all that matters. Broken arrows, Gulf Coast kickers, who's your daddy, bumper stickers. We're snowed in, but that's okay. We're having a party for my birthday, and it's all going down the road tonight. It's down the one, to the pilot. All right, to the Peach Pit Inn. Oh, I forgot the best part about that story was the song that was playing when we broke down, our car caught on fire in Pearl, Mississippi, was Bob Dylan's I Stayed in Mississippi Way Too Long. I remember sitting there singing it, just this is the coolest song, and I'm like, my car's on fire, and I was stuck in Mississippi way too long. Yeah, man. All right.
That's some real living right there.
Let's take a quick break here from this stuff, and we've got several more guests and friends and bandmates that have sent songs in. So far, we've had Ray Wiley Hubbard, we had Courtney Marie Andrews, and we had Ben Chapman and Meg McCree play. And now let's see what we got next. Got my friend, bandmate, and a fantastic singer-songwriter, Nashville's own Mr. Brian Wright.
Happy birthday, Hayes. I'm bummed about the Brooklyn Bowl birthday bash bonanza, but I understand why it had to be put on the back burner. Thanks for bringing this together. Yeah, man, happy birthday. What a joy it has been to play music with you this year. Work myself ragged, barely get by. A day late, $1 behind. I'm always asking for a little more time, and I'm turning to a life of crime. Got money in the mattress, money in the safe. I got money stashed all over the place. Easy living when the rules don't apply, and I'm turning to a life of crime. Working is the working man's worst mistake. You ain't supposed to work your whole life away. And I can't get no loving 'cause I'm broke all the time. And I'm turning to a life of crime. Crime don't pay, oh yes it does. Always will, as it always was. And it's a thrill if you're getting it right. I'm turning to a life of crime. Working is the working man's first mistake. I take what I want while there's something to take. And it's easy living for the criminally inclined, and I'm turning to a life of crime. Sleight of hand, twist of fate, but it just might be your lucky day. Nothing to lose, and it might cross your mind, turning to a life of crime. Well, I'm turning to the left and I'm turning to the right. I'm turning to a life of crime. Well, I'm turning to the left, turning to the right, turning to a life of crime. Happy birthday, Hayes.
Thank you, Brian. Charlie?
Hey,
Charlie has a 3-month-old and 3.5-year-old, but he's a 3-month-old, and he's going home to take care of it.
I'm gonna try to make it
as he should,
home
instead
in
of hanging
time for
out
the
here
next
with us.
diaper change. But I want to say thank you to Hayes. It's been fun jamming with these fellas, and thanks to all y'all for tuning in and raising money for a good cause. A lot of people hurting out there, so. And happy belated birthday.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah,
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
You bet.
What a treat. Charlie Worsham, everybody. I'm gonna imagine your applause.
Thank you.
Oh man, did I lose my one pick?
Kidding.
Hey Charlie,
You need a pick?
do you have a spare one before you leave? For my birthday? It's my birthday.
I couldn't give you the guitar, but man, I bet you I have.
Oh, you know what? I found it. I'm
Oh,
good.
but here, I'm still giving you a pick
Okay,
now.
thank you.
Nice.
So, what kind of pick do you use? A medium?
Yeah, he's a medium.
All right, this is not just any
Like a
medium.
7.2 to
I can give
8.3,
you
something
a
like
couple picks here.
that. All
If I
right.
got them, if I can find the one. Okay.
CMA Musician of the Year.
This is a
Hooking me up with this pick
1970s Fender medium. They sound different, I swear.
today. Okay.
And this is a Hot Country Nights.
That's Dirk Bentley.
Dylan Douglason. That's me
That's you.
in a wig.
Here, let's. I don't know if they're not gonna be able to see this, but so Dirk Bentley has a band. Do you want to explain the?
The Hot Country Nights they were robbed in the 90s. They were the real innovators of the 90s, but they do all the coordinated moves, and everything. And they got songs like Moose Knuckle Shuffle and Harassment. But Harassment is harassment, everything to me. That kind of stuff. It's Lester Roadhog Moran and the Cadillac Cowboys, two Statler brothers, is kind of what
Yeah.
the inspiration was for that. I've taken up way too much time.
Well, now I have a pick with your.
Now you have a Hot Country Nights official pick.
That's beautiful. Thank you, brother.
See you, dude.
All right, you can resume your place, blending in with the wall there, and the. All right. Oh, we have a second winner. The winner of the Little Rock vinyl, which came out today for the first time, 20 years after the CD came out, is Jason Highmark. Congratulations, Jason. Cal will get a hold of you and get your address and shoot you a vinyl record. And thanks again to everybody who is being so generous and sending stuff in, contributing. If you missed it or just getting new to the show, everything we raise here tonight is going towards relief efforts in Los Angeles to help people out. Currently, we're planning on sending it to the Red Cross, but when the show is over, I'll see if anybody had suggestions for convincing suggestions for what they think might be a better application of that money. But it's all going to go to a good cause, and if you contribute, I'm going to send you a postcard that you can put on your fridge or whatever you do with postcards. That's what I do with mine. I put them on the fridge. Okay, let's see. Let's get back to playing some music. I'm going to do this song here. It's from all my friends back in Southeast Texas. This is called Bone. I saw you leaning on a memory with your back turned to the crowd in that little bar on Murphy where they'd play guitar too loud. And there were people drinking whiskey and there were hearts about to leave. It was cold as hell for Houston. It was almost New Year's Eve. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I could not wait forever, babe. I hope you understand. All the night was feeling lucky, so I asked you to dance. And the way you looked up at me made me think I had a chance. But when I put my arms around you, I knew you weren't giving in. And I hope it will be different if I pass this way again. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I cannot wait forever, babe. I hope you understand. Well, I walked the road to get here with a guitar in a case. And I stopped in Pasadena if I'd have known about this place. Yeah, but you looked like forever where the water meets the shore. I've been thinking about you, baby. I can't do that anymore. I saw you leaning on the memory with your back turned to the crowd. And that little bar on Murphy where they play guitar too loud. And there were people drinking whiskey and there were hearts about to leave. It was cold as hell for Houston. It was almost New Year's Eve. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. I could not wait forever, babe. I hope you understand. Yeah, all the way from with a white rose in my hand. I cannot wait forever, babe. I hope you understand. All right. I'm gonna stay almost the same key. This is a song. Well, I'm gonna send that to all y'all. You're being so generous tonight for just being here, but also for donating. And whatever it is, I know times are hard. It's you know, whatever, anything you can give is appreciated. Everything's going to help the folks in Los Angeles right now. And even if it's $1, I'll still send you a postcard. I buy them in bulk, so they only cost me. I won't lose money, probably too much. But I want to send this out to anybody that takes a minute out of their day, any time, to help others, or to think about others, or to take some kind of positive action to make the world a better place. Need more of you, and so this is for you. It's called People Who Care. Tommy helps her with the groceries, and on the weekend cuts the grass. 'Cause Miss Mary's on her own ever since her husband passed. She likes the help, but mostly she just likes having him around. At the food bank in the city, that's where Amy volunteers. She don't really talk about it, but she's been a helping out for years. 'Cause her mama always told her to lend a hand to folks when they are down. Just look around, you'll find them everywhere. People who care, people who do, people who go the extra mile to pull us through. When they don't have to, they don't just talk, they walk the walk. See something wrong and they step up, 'cause it's the right thing. Yeah, it's the right thing. Like an answer to a prayer. Thank God we got them there, people who care. After every storm, you can count on Jesse showing up with a chainsaw and all the friends who'll fit into his truck. They won't be stopping, won't be slowing down, not until the lights are all back on. Just look around, you'll see them everywhere. People who care, people who do, people who go the extra mile to pull us through. When they don't have to, they don't just talk, they walk the walk. See something wrong and they step up, 'cause it's the right thing. Yeah, it's the right thing. Like an answer to a prayer. Thank God we got them there, people who care. They don't do it for the money, they don't do it for the fame. They don't do it for the glory or so people will know their names. They don't need another reason, just as someone needs them somewhere. But just look around, you'll find them everywhere. People who care. People who care. People who care. All right, thank you, people. Oh, reach over here. Round 2. It's my birthday. So, okay. Callan has an update. She says World Central Kitchen seems to be the charity people are gunning for in the comments. All right. I will take that into serious consideration. Is there anything we need to do for you, like with your visa status? I mean, with your grant, do you need to be seen playing guitar? Can you just do a little something for us, and we'll have it on video, and we can edit it and send it back to your government? They won't ever know.
Outlaw.
Outlaw.
All right.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. Yeah. Cool.
Okay,
Thank you.
well
Well,
done.
that worked out great. Thanks, everyone.
Outlaw country right there. Let's see. I'm gonna do some outlaw country. I don't know what key it's in, but let's. Is this E if I put a D on the second fret? Alright. Alright, this is one of my favorite songs. Hank Williams Jr. Sorry, I was about to sing Tennessee Whiskey. That's not what I was trying to get at. I was trying to get at I kicked the habit of smoking back some time ago. And I tried the hard stuff, but I had to let all that go. Toughest thing I ever gave up was today. 'Cause old habits like you are hard to break. I use lifesavers to help me get off cigarettes. But you know for your love I ain't found no lifesavers yet. And I've gone cold turkey 'cause there's not even one kiss a day. And old habits like you are hard to break. Old habits like you are hard to break. Love is someone new. It's so hard to make. I've grown so used to you and all of your ways. But old habits like you are hard to break. Old habits like you are hard to break. I love that so much. That's one of my favorite lines of all time is, I use lifesavers to help me get off cigarettes. But you know for your love, I ain't found no lifesavers yet. Just so good. Oh, sorry, I get really excited about certain songs. What's your favorite songs? Like, what did you grow up on, Luke?
Man, classical and musicals. Strange, right? That's pretty outlaw.
You know what? I grew up on musicals too, not classical. That wasn't part of my thing, but my mom was a theater major, and she loved musical theater, and so she instilled a love of that in me. When I was 15, I went to New York for Christmas and saw Les Mis. And a woman named Sarah Uriarty, you know when I was 15, I was like 17. I fell in love with a cast member. Her name was Sarah Uriarty. I can't tell you people that work for me's name. I'm really bad with names. Or friends. Like, I almost forgot Charlie's name when he walked out the door. I was like, this is awkward. How am I gonna say goodbye to him? And I know him. It's not that I have really bad retention in all things. But Sarah Uriarty, boy, she did it for me. And so I walked out of that play, and I wrote her a letter. On Broadway, they have mailboxes for the actors, and you can leave them. Letter. I know what I'm doing next time I come to them. And I wrote her a letter, and I just said I'm a theater, because I studied theater. I lettered in theater in high school. Got a letter jacket, Letterman jacket. I never wore the theater Letterman jacket. Just wasn't something you rocked as much as if you played football or whatever. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is I like musicals too.
Oh, good.
I just don't want you to feel awkward over there.
I wasn't sure how to feel for a while, but I like that a little.
All right. Well, we just lost like 50 people during that conversation, so I better get back to singing and less talking to you. I think that's. What are you into, Luke? We don't care. We're leaving the website. Just kidding. Of course they care.
Just fading in.
Huh?
Just fading.
Fading into the wall. If you put the fiddle down, took off your hat, and made a ponytail. You also could be an actor in like a Western. You could be like the bartender or the dealer or some mischievous gang leader.
Like an outlaw?
Yeah, like an outlaw.
Nice.
Who played guitar. All right, let's do a song. What song should it be? Let me think here. Got any suggestions? Any requests? Now's the time. Aaron Ray Tier just texted me to say, well, I blew it. Got stoned driving and forgot. He probably didn't need me reading his text. But Aaron's the kind of guy that doesn't care, I don't think. For those of y'all who are not familiar with Aaron Ray Tier, you should check him out. He and I have written a bunch of songs together, including, let's do that. I'll do, let's do, She'll Come Back to Me. I'm already tuned into it. No, that's the one we wrote. It rains all day in the desert, and Elvis is alive. A circle's got 4 corners, and 2 + 2 is 5. I've never been hungover, and there ain't no fish in the sea, and she'll come back to me. Well, a guitar don't make music, and a bumblebee won't sting. It works if you don't use it, and Dolly can't sing. We don't go to church on Sundays, and freedom it comes free, and she'll come back to me. And I heard her say I do. sitting here by my lonesome, sad as a man can be, praying she'll come back to me. Sorry. Let's just stop here. Oh, clock don't tick and time stands still. Monkey is a man's best friend. It's easier pushing that rock uphill. There's no such thing as sin. Mamas don't love their babies, and money grows on trees, and she'll come back to me. Just because one says a thing that don't make it true. Now I'm sitting here by my lonesome, sad as a man can be, praying she'll come back to me. Oh, praying she'll come back to me. Sorry, man. It's been a minute since we did that one. I forgot how it goes. While we were playing, my mom apparently is watching the show. She just texted me Sarah Uriarty's website. Or no, it's just Google pictures of her. And it's now Sarah Uriarty Berry.
Oh.
So looks like the dream is gone. She's married. But Sarah, 1993, you were amazing and probably continued to be amazing to this very day. But that's the last time I saw you. You left a very strong impression. All right, let's see. Someone requested times like these. I would, except it sounds exactly like the song I was just playing, which is part of why that was not as smooth as I would have liked it to have been, because I was playing that in my head instead of the song I was supposed to be playing. Let's see. Another times like these requests. Well, sorry. Where'd we go? I'm doing another town song. Town's Man's Aunt. I apparently can't tune by ear, so I'm gonna just. Don't you take it too bad if you're feeling a feeling, if you're feeling unloving, if you're feeling alone. Don't you take it too bad, 'cause it ain't you to blame, babe. Lord, it's some kind of game, babe. Out of all of this living that we got left to do. Oh, and if you go searching for rhyme or for reason, then you won't have time it takes just for talking about the faces you've seen, babe, about the places you've been, babe. Oh, now soft the time flies, past your window at night. And we just can't have that, girl. It's just a sad, lonesome, cold world. And a man needs a woman just to stand by his side, whisper sweet words in his ears about daydreams, on roses and playthings, and the sweetness of springtime, and the sound of rain. Man, that one gets me. So beautiful. All right, let's go back to a Little Rock record. I mentioned that it's 20 years this month since it came out, and we've got it on vinyl for the first time ever as of today. So I have 9 records, and all the other ones were on vinyl except this one. Now it's finally out. So I'll play a song here. I'm gonna do this. This is I'm trying to think. Actually, this is one I wrote. R.S. Fields, who produced the record, we were at a bar one night here in Nashville, and he gave me the title line, not intentionally, but he just said, "I'm glad I came. I wish I hadn't stayed so long." And I thought that's a good line, so I made it the title of a song, and it goes like this. The shooting stars and the whiskey bottles are all scattered across the yard, and I'd have stayed back home in Houston if I'd known it'd be this hard. Oh, but as it is, I'm busted. I'm broke down across the bay, and I might not make December if we keep carrying on this way. Pretty curls and deep depressions that keep falling from the sky. I got all the time in heaven, but no sense to wonder why. And the nights have all gone crazy, and the bars have all shut down. One day I swear I'll blow it all back up and leave this town. And sometimes I can't believe you're telling right from wrong. Hey, I'm glad I came, just wish I hadn't stayed so long. Now here I am in Music City, the lost hearts and neon signs, and I can't seem to remember what I came so far to find. Police cars and paper money, motel rooms and cigarettes. Yeah, to tell you, you ain't nothing, just in case you might forget. And I can hear that country music from the window up above. But do they do it for the money, or do they do it for the love? And bourbon eyes and stolen pistols seems all that comes my way. I'm gonna burn down all my bridges, grab a car and drive away. And sometimes I can't believe I did all that for a song. Hey, I'm glad I came, just wish away by the big casino sign. And we could pack up all our wishes and then bet them all on black. They hit the lights of Mississippi with the south wind in our backs. And it's always been the same, the time every road I've come on. Yeah, I'm glad I came, just wish I had stayed so long. All right. Well, thank you guys for staying so long. This is yeah, we're 2.5 hours in here. Got a little ways to go, but this is fun for me. This is how I'd love to spend my birthday. It would have been fun. It would have been fun to do it at the Brooklyn Bowl, which was originally planned. We're having a Brooklyn Bowl with the band of Heathens, Hayes and the Heathens, which I should do some of those songs. And I was so scrambling around, canceling flights, just doing so many things to undo the show that I forgot a lot of things that I wanted to do to put this together. But I completely blanked out on reaching out to Gordy and Ed and the Heathens guys to see if they would send in a video. But this has been really great this year to get to make a record with them and tour with them. They're just the best dudes and incredible musicians. And I've never been in a band before where I was just like a member of a band and not like, the front man all the time. And I really love it. It's so fun. Just to, our rule when we got together, we said, if it's not fun, we don't do it, because we each have our own careers, and we didn't need to do something that was miserable or for any other reason than just to have fun playing music, and we did and accomplished that. And so if y'all get a chance, check out our Hayes and the Heathens record, and I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do a new song here. I've got this record. I've got 14 songs, I think, on it. This is one of them. I am just the right amount of high, floating between this moment and the sky. Exactly at the height that I like to fly, and I'm just the right amount of high. I have chased this feeling all these years, blocked by insecurities and fears. Oh, it feels so good for that all to disappear. And I've chased this feeling all these years, and now I'm just the right amount of high, floating between this moment and the sky. Exactly at the height that I like to fly, and I'm just the right amount of high. me to death. Steals my joy until there's nothing left. Covers up the light and knocks out all my breath. And sometimes this old world scares me to death. But now I am just the right amount of high, floating between this moment and the sky, exactly at the height that I like to fly. And I'm just the right amount of high. The wind is at my back and the world is on my side. And I am just the right amount of high. Like that one? Thank you. Okay. Well, we're holding strong here. Let's, we've got 2 more guests, and then I need to check my email because Todd Snyder emailed me this morning to tell me that we discussed having a feud and writing diss tracks for each other and like making that a thing where we send diss tracks. And I told him if he would write me a diss track for my birthday, it would make me so happy. And so I gotta see if he actually delivered on that. Oh. Okay. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to watch it before I put it on here. But I may have a special surprise for you. But right now, I for sure have a special surprise for you. Our good buddy Aaron Lee Tashjian sent in, also a friend of Todd's, sent in a video. He was going to be a guest on the show, one of our many guests that was going to be there. But he was kind enough to send in a video in lieu of being able to come to Brooklyn Bowl tonight. So this is our buddy Aaron Lee Tashjian. Let's see.
Her silken leather jacket was heavy as the pain in the Memphis rain. In the Memphis rain, diamond drops are sparkling on the zipper and the chain. In the Memphis rain, in the Memphis rain. Silver lining, my old friend, come back around again. say, Brother Hayes, I love you, man. And thank you all so much for supporting such an important cause. Peace and love to all of our dear friends in Los Angeles, California.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. That was our friend Aaron Lee Tasjan. Back here in Nashville now with Luke Moeller, all the way from Australia, on a grant from his government to learn outlaw country guitar, and so he's come to my house so I could teach him a thing or two. And we had Charlie Worsham, CMA Musician of the Year, just pop in. How cool was that? That was, and you guys were classmates together at Berklee School of Music. Anyway, that's one of the things I love about this town, and I do love this town. It's just, you know, your neighbor is the CMA Instrumentalist of the Year. It's just pretty remarkable. And when you and I met through Mike Meadows, who's going to play us a song here in a little bit, when you and I met, can I tell him what you were doing?
What was that?
Well, you were playing with some big time country bands. You were doing some really successful stuff, but you were also, what I loved is you were driving a pedal tavern with a headband that said Daddy. It just brings me a lot of joy to envision you driving 12 drunk women from a bachelorette party in your short shorts, which I know you like to wear. Luke keeps himself in good shape, and when I first met him, I would say, you know, you're making healthy eating choices, or you're getting that exercise in. I was always very impressed, and he'd always say, "Got to keep my rig tight, mate. Got to keep my rig tight." And so that's become my life motto. Got to keep my rig tight. At one time we were playing, and tonight is an exception, but usually Luke dresses well, and and he had this like leopard print short sleeve silk shirt button up that was only buttoned about halfway, and he was just showing a lot of skin, a lot of his rig. And I said, "Man, that's you're really putting it out there." And he says, "If you want to get the bees, you got to put out the honey." Which is why I love him so much. He's a great player, but he also says stuff like that, which keeps me wildly entertained. I'm gonna do this Liza Gilkyson song. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, let's see if I can remember the words. Probably not, but and then I'll do back to some of my other stuff. And if you guys have requests, go ahead and send them in. We still got some time left. And he was the black sheep of the family, had a mama's pride and joy. Go from such a precious baby to the devil's poster boy. I'm gonna slick my hair like Elvis, roll my cuffs like Jerry Lee. If the backbeat's born in hell, then that's the place I wanna be. I'm gonna be a midnight rider, gonna burn that candle down, following that driving beat to the dark side of town. Well, he loved that funky music, he knew all the back road scenes, up front of the ballroom. From the barrooms of Deep Ellum to to a crash pad on the bay. He spiraled slow and steady down a lonely blue highway. I'm gonna chase my beer with whiskey, a stick, a needle in my skin. I'm gonna celebrate the mystery of this hole I've fallen in. I'm gonna be a midnight rider, gonna burn that candle down, following that driving me to the dark side of town. He loved that funky music. He knew all the back road scenes, every barbecue and blues band between here and New Orleans. He put down the bottle, October of '89. He eased up on the throttle and bought him a little time. But he was a midnight rider. He burned that candle down, hanging out on the easy desert streets on the dark side of town. Big house settled down along the banks of Onion Creek, with a pickup and a hound dog and a little lucky streak. Oh, he nursed that fragile flame through the hurricanes and droughts. It was a summer wind that came and blew the candle out. But he was a midnight rider. He burned that candle down, following that driving beat to the dark side of town. Oh, you midnight rider, I know you're still around, hanging out on easy desert streets on the dark side of town. Oh, the great Eliza Gilbertson, one of my favorites. So I checked my email. I did have an email from Todd. I got very excited because I thought maybe he had written a diss song, and he may have, but that was not in that email. It was a Family Guy episode where they're roasting Peter. And it was funny. I wish I could play it for you, but as soon as I put up some copywritten stuff, they would take down this live stream. So, but hopefully Todd Snyder and I are about to engage in a feud where we're gonna write diss songs about each other. I just like, you got to be careful when you invite people to write diss songs about you, because it could go south in a hurry. But I just would be really curious to think I'd be tickled to hear what his insults of me. So be on the lookout for that. All right. Well, everybody, y'all been great. I don't know why I worry about. Sometimes when you're playing live, you feel like you're keeping people hostage. Sometimes if you do a Carl Springsteen and like play a 3-hour, 4-hour show. And then the crowd leaves and you can see them walking out and it's just like, oh God, these people don't want to be here, but I want to keep playing. And so sometimes I feel bad about that. But with y'all can just turn off the computer anytime, so I don't need to feel like I'm keeping you hostage. Although I can see the overall numbers. So if you all left at once, I would feel it and it would hurt my feelings and it would become an issue. But do what you will. Having said that, we just gained 6 people as soon as I said that. They called their friends and said, come back. I want to leave. I need you to tag me out. All right. I probably will wrap this up soon though. But we have raised a ton of money tonight. I'll report how much good we did when it's all said and done. But I'm just seeing the money coming in. Thank you guys so much. Everything's going towards relief for the folks in Los Angeles. A lot of whom have lost literally everything. So thank y'all for being good neighbors, good citizens, and being people who care. It's awesome. I love this so much when we get together and do some good collectively. It's fun. I'm selfish. I just get to play songs, and this is about as much fun as I could imagine. And I got to do it with Luke during the pandemic, and a lot of y'all, I recognize a lot of faces during that time when we do these live streams, and it's really special to me to be back and doing it again. So thank y'all for tuning in. Thanks for supporting a great cause. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. And again, sorry we had to cancel, but the weather, it was what we had to do. But next year, I'm turning 50, and we're going to make a whole weekend out of it, 3-day celebration of Hayes. That's what it's called. We're going to have t-shirts. Anybody that sent money in tonight is going to get a postcard signed by me and not Luke. He'll probably be back in Australia by the time.
Could write a grant.
Or, yeah, unless we get a grant. If anybody thinks of a grant that would keep Luke in the country, let us know. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's do something of mine. Let me check in real quick with everybody and see if there's anything anybody wants to hear. Okay, looks like Callan has posted multiple links for the people, animals, etc. different ways to help folks out in Los Angeles. And with something up tempo we can do that would be, let's do give me a chance to play my harmonica. Let's do It's a Shame. I have a buddy who just texted me, bored. There's these great guys. Last summer I had the incredible privilege to get to float the Grand Canyon for 2 weeks with some of my bandmates and my son and this fantastic band called Jamestown Revival, who just wrote the musical for Music for the Outsiders and won a Tony for Best Musical. Amazing. And I went and saw it. It's incredible. But they're really good guys, really great singers and musicians, songwriters. And but they told me this funny story about they were playing in San Francisco one time, and that was really a good market for them. They did well in San Francisco usually. But this one particular night, it was pretty slow. And so they're trying to get something going, and they get on the mic and say, "How's everybody doing out there?" Which is, you got to be careful, because unless you're certain, it's like asking somebody to marry you. Unless you're pretty sure they're going to say yes, don't open up that question. And so how's everybody doing out there? And it's just real quiet for a minute, and then from the very back somebody just goes, bored. So that's become a bit of a joke with me and my friends. And one of them just texted me in capital letters, bored. Let's see. Come, there is no second chance. We've been drifting on an empty aching sea. You were the girl I never knew I wanted. I was the boy you hoped you'd never see. It's a shame we ain't lovers. We could have been something so big and grand. Just kissing flowers underneath that sweet magnolia, begging for answers, trying to make a stand. Been burning up the hours, talking to the midnight, just dreaming ways I could hold you next to me. And maybe it just wasn't meant, all things have a reason. Or maybe our hearts are just too careless and free. It's a shame we ain't lovers. We could have been something so big and grand. Just kissing flowers underneath that sweet magnolia, begging for answers, trying to make a stand. There was a time you would have had me. There was a time when I could have had you. But it's too late, another path has come and gone again. I'm at the back door with a broken window beating. It's a shame we ain't lovers. We could have been something so big and grand. Just kissing flowers underneath a sweet magnolia, begging for answers, trying to make a stand. I'm tired of writing that I can't put down my pen. It's too late now to talk or turn back. So just hold on, 'cause baby, here we go again. Hitting the wrong way down that one-way track. It's a shame we ain't lovers. We could have been something so big and grand. Just kissing flowers underneath that sweet magnolia, begging for answers, trying to make a stand. Trying to make a stand. go. There we go. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. We got one more guest appearance here. A man who usually plays that song with me, Mr. Mike Meadows. Mike has been playing music with me for over a decade now. He's a drummer, percussionist, but also a magician, a mentalist. He knows all kinds of badass magic tricks. I've just never seen any of them. He's this weird thing. I really haven't. That's not true. I saw him hypnotize a group of people. I saw a video of him hypnotize a group of people, like a whole high school class. And I've seen him do a lot of card work. But it's this weirdest thing. We've been together for 10 years, and every time he does a trick, I'm not there for it. I'll walk into the room afterwards, and there will be, like, he eats light bulbs and can bend forks with his mind and do all this stuff. And so I'll come in to a room and there'll be carnage, like just stuff everywhere. And people will be freaking out and like hiding from him. They're so blown away by his stuff. And I just always feel like I've walked in and I'm like, of course, you just did your magic again. And I've never seen it. So anyway, that's the intro. He has not only played with me, but he played with Willie Nelson for a bit. He played with Mary O'Shea. He's played with everybody. He knows more people than anybody I know, and is one of my best friends. This is Mr. Mike Meadows coming to sing you a song.
Hey, Hayes, happy birthday from Austin, Texas. I'm bummed that we didn't get to do your birthday bash in Nashville this year, but I have no doubt that next year is going to be absolutely epic for your 50th, and I'm already looking forward to that. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Mike Meadows, and if you've seen Hayes live or on video in the last, I don't know, decade or so, you probably see me up there with him hitting things and shaking things, sometimes weird things like bottle caps and vintage beer can shakers. But today I'm just going to play a song for you, one of my own called Enjoy the Show. My hands were shaking, standing off to the side. The stage was spinning and I wanted to lie my way out of it. I was out of it. They already love you, don't you know? Just take it slow. They already love you, there's no wrong. So come on, let's go. Enjoy the show. My lungs began to cave in as my mouth went dry. My brain was pacing, this was not a good time to fight my way out of it. I was out of it. They already love you, don't you know? Just take it slow. They already love you, there's no wrong. So come on, let's go. Enjoy the show. When it was over, she was let's go. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of the show, and we'll see you out there on the road later this year.
All right, thank you, Mike. Appreciate you, brother. Okay, folks, we got 2 more songs, I think, and then we're gonna wrap it up. But y'all been wonderful. Thank you again for tuning in. Earlier we had our special guest Ray Wiley Hubbard and Lucas did a great version of Snake Farm. I'm doing another song here I wrote with Ray. This is called The Drunken Poet's Dream. Let's see. Now I've got a woman, she's wild as Rome. She likes to lie naked and be kissed upon. She crosses a bridge and sets it on fire, and then lands like a bird on a telephone wire. Wine bottle scattered like last night's clothes. Cigarettes, papers, and time and notes. She laughs for a minute about the shape I'm in. She says you be the sinner, honey, I'll be the sin. I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna give me some mescaline. She bring me roses and a place to lean. A drunken poet's dream. Now there's some money on the table and a pistol on the floor. A few paperback books by Louis L'Amour. She says, honey, don't you worry about Judgment Day, 'cause dying to get to heaven is just ain't our way. I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna give me some mescaline. She bring me roses and a place to lean. A drunken poet's dream. And all my life I laid around while the colors all turned blue. Well, I closed my eyes and I finally found it brought me back to you. Now I've got a woman, she's wild as Rome. Yeah, she likes to lie naked and be kissed upon. She crosses the bridge and sets it on fire, and it lands like a bird on a telephone wire. I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna give me some mescaline. She brings me roses and a place to lean. Yeah, I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna give me some mescaline. She brings me roses and a place to lean. A drunken poet's dream. Kept you guessing there, huh? All right, everybody. Last song. Thanks again. Love y'all. Appreciate you being here. Be good to each other. Take care. This is another new one that I really well, it just means a lot to me, this song. It's tough being human sometimes. And I wrote this, I was thinking about the expectations we put on ourselves as people, and how as a species we're relatively new and we haven't figured out necessarily how to do all of it. I'm sure as we evolve, maybe in a couple thousand years, some of these things that we struggle with so mightily, maybe we'll figure out how to do them. But for now, I feel like we're still figuring it out. And so this is just a song. It's meant to remind me to have grace for myself and for others. Most of us are doing our best, and even when we're not, most of us don't wish ill for anybody else, and wish we could do better. So this is called "We're Only Human." Yeah. Thanks everybody. It's in the key of G. Whether you give up or you give it your best, it's hard not to feel like you're failing the test. 'Cause tragedies happen, and mistakes will get made. We live and we die, we stumble and try to not feel so free. 'Cause we're only human, nothing more. Not far removed from the Garden of Eden, God only knows what before. We're to most anything to avoid the pain, hiding our hearts and casting the blame. 6,000 tons, but we're all the same. Ain't no need to carry that shame, 'cause we're only human. The mind was created to help us all thrive. Get out of the jungle and just stay alive. But gone is that danger, gone is that threat. New lessons get learned, pages are turned, and then we forget. 'Cause we're only human, and nothing more. Just a few million years from that monkey business, and still a bit of stardust before. We work so hard to tame the fear in our brains, trying to love it, hiding from pain, and knowing we got here, but not why we came. It's enough to just drive you insane, 'cause we're only human, nothing more. So scared to lose a game we didn't choose, but not knowing how to keep score. 'Cause we're only human, that is all. Just walking the road between fear and hope, and knowing that we're gonna fall, 'cause we're only human. We're only Guys, thank y'all so much. Hope you had a good time. I really appreciate you tuning in. Take care. Be good to each other. Stay safe. Thank you to Charlie Worsham for dropping by. Thanks to Luke. Let's hope he doesn't get deported. Thanks to Callan, who's running this from her house where she's got a 1-year-old she's taking care of, and she's really sick and under the weather. Callan is, and so can't thank her enough for doing all this. And we're going to get the postcards out to everybody who donated. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Go Texans. Love y'all. Adios. How do you say bye in Australian?
G'day. It's like a